If drawing with a droid side and then losing your star man in Brock Bondesio for 3 weeks doesn't get you low on confidence, then how about adding in week 1 of our 4-game road trip? No, you're still feeling confident of an Invaders win? Well, how about adding this in, which I've only recently learned this week? We're playing the Durban Dolphins, a side that has just shelled out 1.5 million on players this season. I'm feeling extremely unconfident. It is all up against the Invaders here on Global Rugby Manager, round 7 of season number 8. We get underway, and we get underway under much caution, I have to say. We've risked it and gone with Griffith Woodcheck at 12 again. I spoke about it last round about how I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not. I've done it. I've kept him in there, and we're starting off very well too. A break from Tatriscu, starting off from Muhammad Martin, and that is missed by everyone. Picked up by Leon Richards, who holds on to the ball very, very well. So, Global Rugby Manager, welcome back everyone to round 7, as Clyde Edwards has a bit of room down the left-hand side. As you can probably tell, throughout this week I've been feeling less and less confident about getting a result in today's matchup. The Durban Dolphins, a side that I've actually learned a lot about this week. No more so than the additions that the squad has been making, and I'm feeling really like we have a little chance in hell, as very early they're making easy inroads through our defence. 1 minute in, and they've already made it very easily up to the halfway line, and breaking it is Schmidt, going just about to the 22, and it's all the purple, which call it light purple, I guess, of the Dolphins, as they are the home team today as well. As I mentioned, a long road trip is happening without Brock Bondesio, so it is all going downhill for the Invaders. Here's Van der Waal finding room and finding support players, and Salvin keeping it alive. What are they doing? Passing it like it's running out of fashion. At the moment, the Dolphins keep the ball alive, and they've gone 22 to 22. How do we stop this? We don't. Simply we don't, because they've scored their first try, and I'm going to call him Hilal Abdul Hassan. Abul Hassan? We're going with Abul Hassan. 7 points on the board very early on. Sika Schmidt has scored the conversion, and yep, ominous signs very early on that don't do my confidence the world of good. 7-0 after 4 minutes. Goodness me, did we even find a way into this match? We're not good starters, we know that. We're decent finishers. Let's hope that we can stay in this game and get something out of it, as Schmidt has smashed that to the sideline. And bad signs early on for the Invaders here. Tatriscu to throw in. At least the line-out's working, which is good. And Davis, I didn't even talk about him. I said Brock was injured, but I didn't talk about Callum Davis, who's actually got the number 9 jumper here for today. 19. If you've tuned into the channel in the season all long, you'll know that he is one of our regen players, or our new signed players this season, our youth talents, you may say. We picked up about 3 or 4 of those young scrum halves, and look at this, how wide they've got it to, Bartolome. It's not like Bartolome, except a little bit different, and no one's there. What's going on there? That is terrible. And Pritchard will pick and go all the way down the sideline. Defensive calamity at the back for the Invaders, and Vailua Pritchard has scored the second try. It is 12-0, and Schmidt will most likely make it 14. No, he won't. That's a straight. Wow. Okay, Schmidt a bit off mark with that one, but 12-0. The Dolphins all over the Invaders very early on, and my lack of confidence is well and truly warranted at this stage of the game. 12-0 down after 8 minutes. How do we find a way back from this? Goodness me, we've won that line out, only just. It was a bit messy, but what I'm really worried about here, and I guess the way this game's going, we need to look at where and how the team is coming unstuck. It's a great little turnaround ball there. I think I saw Muhammad away to Muhammad. What was that pass? That pass should have gone to Woodcheck, and there was a try. There was a try, a gift. Oh, fended away as well. Too easy. Fending away our defence, and I'm trying to work out who that is. It looks like it might be Van der Merwe, who's normally a very good defender, and he puts him in touch. It is Blaine Van der Merwe. Makes up for that ill tackle earlier. And gets, oh, now the line-out's falling apart. When our set piece goes to hell, the rest of the game does as well. Watzek makes the tackle. And I mean, he's a good defender, Watzek. I'm expecting a bit more out of him. We're not seeing it as well. We're falling off tackles like we're falling out of trees at the moment. Not having a great match at all. Defensively, we are completely out of it. Oh, and this pick and go has happened again. This time it's tight end prop who finds, no, the loose end, I should say. Number 1, finding too much room there. Oh, he tried the charge, and it's a try scorer, Abul Hassan, who tried to get through the tackle, and he didn't get away. This time Walker finds support nicely, and they are offloading again, but it's a knock-on. That is more like it. 12-0 after pretty much 10 minutes. We got our first scrum. Stay down, T. Thank you, I like that. Now we'll take this chance as a floater. Actually finds Clyde Edwards. And we've done all right there, we've held it up. But we'll take this chance now, I guess. We're going to kick for the corner. It seems to be what we've done today is Sammy Cooper has the hit up. See, hopefully we'll find more highlights here of Invaders doing good things. Watzek scrub it through. Oh, dear me. Just a couple minutes on here. It's a real Invaders chance. God, why do I get excited over that? I thought set piece just outside the 22. We could do something here, but it's, no, just hasn't happened. We've overthrown the line out, and it's all turned to custard. Now we've got to work it again. Watzek offloads Dicey. Gage Carter gets him behind them as well. But Abul Hassan has stopped them in his tracks. Now, Gage Carter is no slouch, yet he has been pretty easily dealt with there. We've come in wide. This is going to be a try. Pashella to Phil. Get it down, Phil. He's done it. Phil Muhammad has scored it. And boy, oh boy, he's come on strong since moving to our right wing. I think that's 3 tries in the last couple of games now. Here's a tester. Muhammad Martin. Oh, it's that. It is over. Oh, the crowd love it. And Muhammad Martin adds the extras. It's 12-7. And the Invaders are back. 16 minutes gone. Quick ball out to Watzek, who clears the line nicely. Not a bad little kick. Not a bad little kick from Griffiths. How much of this playing for bad form do we leave to him? I'm pumping a lot onto him. It's fallen apart really a lot since he come into the side. So, I don't know. Is he really at fault, or are we just having a bad run of games? What a time to do it. We should be better than this. As Walker gets a great offload as well. Van der Vault to Pritchard, who's already got 1 to his name. Quickly recycle ball. Sexton tries to hold on, but good tackle from Muhammad Martin. And the Dolphins, they look ominous signs like they're going to break through again. There it is, Schmidt away to Walker. Walker doesn't have the wheels, but they're close. They're very close to going in again. 2 tries already to their name. And here he is, Abul Hassan is really in everything. He's just, really what I'm expecting from Gossard, which he's nowhere to be seen. We haven't said his name all game long so far. And we are under the pump, really. Close to our line, probably 8 metres out, 10 at a stretch. As they come to their side, Van der Waal goes away. They got the angle and just about goes through. Sexton on the open side, can't get away. Surely they won't go short side. No, they go away to Abul Hassan again, to Van der Waal, who has been quite strong in the game. Potts, short balls all over the place. Try time, another one from Pritchard, and that is their third. 17-7. I don't like our chances, I have to say, folks. I wasn't confident coming into this, but it's going to take something impressive in our second half effort. Even though we're only halfway through the first, we are down 19-7. And there's a long way to go from here to try and get back in the game. We've got a knock on, which I don't know how our scrum's going to go. We will actually be able to take full toll of that advantage. We're moving it out wide. Mark Collis has picked up a loose ball from Carter. That is Gage Carter. We've still got knock-on advantage. We're trailing by 12. We've got out to Phil Muhammad, who's all alone out there. He's not going to make much work out there all by himself. Goes away to Muhammad Martin, who's kicked into the middle of the park. Not bad, because it's split their winger and their fullback, but they've dealt with it very easily. They've gone high. And we've regathered that back through Gage Carter once more. Few players jump on in. Here he is, number 9. It's Callum Davis. Haven't said his name much because the number 9 just does his job. Mark Collis getting through the break and behind the defence. Good pass. Just lacking that wheels to finish. Martel drops it off nicely to Watchcheck. Watchcheck all alone in there, but he needs friends. He's got them as well. We do well to hold on. Collis, two-man tackle, brings him abruptly to ground. It's there for Richards. Richards to Cooper. Trying to play the power game now. It's there for Van der Merwe. I don't like Van der Merwe when he passes the ball. There it is to Trescu, the forwards combining, and it knocked it on. Knocked it on, a great chance. All over once again. 21 in, 19-7. It's all the Dolphins still on the scoreboard. The Invaders butcher another chance to get back in the game. Well, I've got to say, the tackling effort at the moment from the Invaders is woeful. It was just as that highlight would have started for you guys. 3 tackles were fallen off. Oh no, there's 4. Oh, that is terrible. And they've gone through with Walker as well. Walker's got support. Abdul Hassan, whatever his name is. Hassan will score another try. He's got a double. There's a double-double going on at the moment for the Durban Dolphins, who are killing us massively. 26-7. This game is really done. That is now their 4th try, and I can't see any chance of us getting back in this one. Only 23 minutes in as well. It is going to be a long day at the office, I do think. 23 minutes only gone. What can we cook up? Pashella. Oh, he's linked up nicely with Gage Carter, who can offload. And I've got to talk about that too. The Dolphins offloading game and the forwards is pretty remarkable. As Sam Cooper tries to power his way through. And I think it's Louis Pashella there, it is, who plays scrum half. Away to Phil Muhammad, who tries to play the power game and fails. We go back to Trescu, the winger slash hooker. Don't know what he's doing out there at all. And we're going sideways. We've really got no impact on attack. Is laying off that short ball. Great dummy. Oh, now we're behind them. Now we're going to link up. It's Gulsard. Keeping it alive beautifully. Pashella. Oh, this is nice. Clyde Edwards. Just to mark Collis. That was very nice. Got to finish it off. Come on, Davis. Play it away. Van der Merwe. We've got to score right now. We've got to score before half an hour to have any chance in this game. It's Clyde Edwards who's thought that ball didn't feel too bad on the hand, so maybe I'll have another touch. Carter out to Gossard. Gossard all by himself. He's lost the ball. Let's move on. That's a penalty and a turnover. Just a turnover, so he released. Fair play to him. But I imagine this will be easily cleared away from the Dolphins, and I think that's 2 pretty clear-cut try-scoring chances we've just bombed right there. Van der Merwe's just skinned, and away they go again. Walker's cutting through, and that is why you don't have a prop defending at first receiver. They just cut you in half. It's gone through the backs again, a little chip over the top, little grubber out to the winger, it's away, and 2 try-scorer. Pritchard lets that one go into touch. Invaders trailing by a lot, 19 points behind. It's tough to find a way back from this. Gage Carter. Oh, this is interesting. A little chip on the top for Gossard. It's picked up from Clyde Edwards. Couldn't finish his dinner if it was the nicest meal in the world. That is disappointing. Really disappointing. 3 clear-cut chances that we've killed here. The Dolphins, though, they are doing the job perfectly. Now we lose the line out. I mean, do we call that 4 clear-cut chances to score? That one probably not so, but goodness me, we are woeful at the moment. Can't tackle, can't break a tackle, can't play rugby. Well, we've given away a plum penalty here right in front of the sticks for not releasing the breakdown. Mohammed Martin proving he is more than the team. He is a superstar all by himself. Not so much. It's given away an easy one, and Schmidt has popped it over for an easy 3 points as we are. Oh, what a take! Oh, that's Gage Carter! Beats another man! Gage Carter offloads as well. Davis, come on, Davis, hang on! He's not hung on! We've lost the ball again at the breakdown. No support play around the ruck. And we lose the ball once more. Far too easy, far too often. And it's the story of today's game. As the ball goes into touch in the grasp of Phil Muhammad. We've got half a minute to go. So we'll see to halftime. Another overthrown line out. Boy, oh boy, we need some better hookers, that's for sure. And I think Davis has actually run across and pulled that in. Pashella plays 9. A terrible ball. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, goodness me. I don't know what else to say. But short of swearing some very bad words at the moment, the way we're playing. I mean, the Dolphins are playing well. don't get me wrong. We've actually turned that over, which is great for us. They're playing well, but they're playing basics right. They're breaking tackles and they're making tackles, and that's just not what we're doing. And we've injured one of their guys though. Apologies, Centro, for that. Hopefully it's not for too long. Normally I rejoice over an injured player, but this time we'll let it slide. And we've got room out here. Leon Richards all by himself. If they got that around the other way, with Phil Muhammad and Leon Richards, we could be a bit excited, but alas, we go on. Why are we always trying to drop the shoulder? How about trying to break the line rather than bulldoze the line? I like these little passes though that Muhammad Martin and Griffith Waschek are putting in together. They're dropping it off nicely. You don't see that combination without those two. Great work. Patriciu's got away nicely. He's back inside. This could be a try. Patriciu finds someone to help out. He's not found anyone to help out. We've got it back quickly. Great ball. Davis, though. He's a promising little player. Look at that. Barnsmolly Gossard carries two defenders halfway the line. Martin, a wide. That's got to be a try. That is surely a try. Clyde Edwards scores. That'll be half-time. Both corners, one each of the wingers. We are kind of back in the game. We are breathing at least. This kick would be important, and it's a stray. 29-12 though. Far from over here. 40 minutes is up, and the Invaders have their second. 2 more to go for the bonus though. It's a long way away, and so are the Durban Dolphins. Well, we've escaped fire, you could say. We've managed to get ourselves a penalty to escape our 22, and Muhammad Martin has kicked it not badly up towards halfway, and we are not long after half-time. We're looking to fight way back into this game. We've got number 2 out here. Good work from Carter to find it to Gossard. Out wide to Clyde Edwards. Put the wheels down, Clyde. Put them down all the way. Clyde Edwards will score 2 tries in 3 minutes for Clyde Edwards. That is much more like it. The Invaders hit back, and well, this is a bit of a role reversal, isn't it? We're normally the team that suck in that middle period. Today we've been all right. We've actually fought our way back to within 10 points. We need to keep that up though. And we've picked up a loose ball to Phil Muhammad out there all by himself. 29-19. Next scorer is massively in the balance of where this game will go as Waschek finds not quite grass, but makes Abul Hassan do a bit of work. And they've done very well here, the Dolphins, to find some continuity from their counter-attack. 45 minutes almost up. Can we shut this down? Oh, that was lucky. That was almost through for the hooker. He just caught on to Muhammad Martin. Now they're doing the wee drop off as well. And they got danger players. Oh, they've killed that. That is a real chance wasted. The fullback, Abul Hassan, had support on his left shoulder. Didn't use it as another defender. Muhammad Martin goes flying. We need to work on this defence, boys. Oh, great turn as well from Butulami as he goes into touch. Now let's win this line out and we can move on. Oh, I like it. We've actually won the line out. Give it to Muhammad Martin and kick it away. Good work, team. 29-19. We are just early in the second half. Just after 15 minutes gone, and we are once again finding ourselves defending very deep in our own territory, and we are playing with fire. We've turned the ball over. Oh, what a place to lose it. Offloading as well. Look at the guy out wide. Don't need him. Who cares? Don't even need him. They'll score anyway, and it's a prop. Oh, no, that's insulting. Dumbrava scores for the Dolphins. And, I mean, how many ways could they scored that try? I've seen at least 3 that didn't involve the way they did score it. That was complete domination on that stage. Our ball, our break, our turnover. Oh, that's been charged down. Put in a good chase, boys. It'll go dead. It goes dead. 36-19. The kick obviously went over. That is a 5-metre scrum. It was charged down. Interesting call there. Now we've got to score. Muhammad Martin, what are you doing? That should have been a turnover. And that would have definitely been 4 tries butchered. Gossard's received a forward pass. It looked like very much. But we survive. Still just 5 metres or so out now. We got Pashella. Oh, Pashella got it. Oh, what? That guy was the tackler. He's turned that ball over. Wow, we've butchered 4 chances now. That's a bonus point worth of tries that we have absolutely destroyed. 36-19. We are behind by a long way. 17 points. Why are we doing this? Where have these plays come from? Who is our set-piece coach? Because he's terrible. I want to sack him. Since when do you fire it out to your fly half? He's actually made a break. Oh, great work. Got it away to watch check. Come on, son. Get those wheels rolling. Get the door. Did you see what just happened? Five clear-cut tries ruined. Absolute pandemonium. How did that not go in? Wozciak did so well. I don't want to drop the kid. Oh, unbelievable. The ball is gone again, and again we are backtracking very quickly. We've got our wingers covering at the back, and they are really being left out to dry. And Ibrahim kicks it away. Gossard is not too interested in playing at the moment. He's got his boots on though, and he's thumped that down to where there's half a dozen players waiting for it. Oh, they've messed that up quite royally. The Dolphins are making a few errors here, but I feel we had to score that try with Gage Carter. That one or the one before, the chance before, we had to score. We've not, and I think this may... No, it doesn't go out in the full. So this guy is proving to be an absolute wrecking ball for us. Gossard is having a mare. And I just want to go home. I just do. That is a terrible play from Gossard. I was about to say our scrum hasn't gone up today at least. There we go. Now it's gone up. Schmidt's cut us in half. And I'm surprised he didn't offload to score the try there. 36-19. This one's done. Absolutely done. The hour mark is over. We are way too wasteful today to stand a chance of winning this game. We are in a chance of a bonus point though. There's a hat-trick. Abul Hassan has scored it. His third. And he's really what Gossard should be doing to them. We have not been our best at all. Poor defence. Absolutely terrible finishing. Chance creation is there, which is what I thought I was lacking with having no cutters. Wow! That is a monstrous hit! And we come again and knock it on again. I mean, we're in for another chance, so do we wait and watch this one? Let's see what happens. The ball's there. Oh no, what are you doing, Cullum? That was terrible. You've gone to Clyde and just gone, do something special, Clydey boy. And Clyde's gone, not my style, mate. I'm a finisher. I catch and I run and I score. Wozciak through the middle. I can't complain about how Wozciak has played. He surprisingly missed a couple of tackles, and Gage Carter, I should say, has just lost that ball. Where's the problems lie here? Kicked away by the monstrosity of tries at fullback, and the Invaders stuff up yet another chance to score and then lose the line out. I'm done for this highlight package. We've only got 15 minutes to go, and we are behind by 24 points, and it looks like it could be more as well. Well, maybe we should have just stayed with that highlight. It's only a few minutes on, and look who's back. Yep, they're back again. It's the Durban Dolphins absolutely smashing us, and back towards our 22 as well. Pick and goes, we don't defend them. We just don't. I mean, we don't really defend at all, to be completely fair. We've had some absolute howlers that have cost us big. I think we've definitely created the chances to win this game. There's a great little run there from their hooker. We just have not finished. I'm struggling as to where that comes in. Gossard, I have only seen his name when he's received big kicks. He's not featured in attack. Wozciak's been all right. I'm still torn. Oh, look at this. Straight to it goes. Oh, he beat the player, yet he still kicked it. And now he's picked it up, and he'll carry Josh Evans over. What can't he do? Abul Hassan has been simply outstanding. We already know who man of the match is going to be. Yeah, it's that fella. Abul Hassan has been simply sublime. 4 tries, I think, now. All by himself. We've done nothing at all. But, yeah, I struggle to see a finisher. I struggle to see much from our performance. We have got that turnover, and I think we got a kick to the corner. We're taking 3. Well. We are the finishers. Yeah, we score tries at the end, don't we? Said that last week and it bit me in the arse. I'm not saying it this week. 22-50. The Invaders comprehensively bamboozled here by the Toulon of GRM. That passes forward, although it looked pretty spectacular. We will go back. Big money spenders, eh? And it's coming out in the full toe. I want to have a look to actually if they actually brought Abul Hassan or whether he was the player they had, because he is phenomenal. He is completely outshone our star player, who is our fullback also, and that useless slug, Bartolomé Gossard. Terrible today. Wozniak's been alright. That has been a key feature. And also, just finishing. Just catching the ball and not dropping it. That's what we've really done poorly today. 4 clear-cut chances. I think most of you will watch this and say, you'd agree with that. And that would make a game. The amount of tackles we've fallen off, definitely we've been better in the second spell. Here he is, Callum Davis, with a little bit of a room to manoeuvre. He's been alright. We have missed Brocky a little bit. I think majorly we've probably missed him for his awareness of the play. But I don't think Davis has been too bad. Mostly passes like this looks like it's going to come, though. We went short side there, that's where I question it. Martin does well, look at this. Mark Collis, oh, he's got support, and I think I know who it is. Yeah, it's Blaine van der Merwe, who has spilt the beans. Sammy Cooper's picked it up, but that is case in point right there. The Dolphins, much better hit today. Clinical, and just the fact that they have held on to the ball and held on to their chances in the most part. We haven't had much to feed off from them, and as a result, they have been by far the better side. They've finished, and they have made a lot less errors, which, I mean, the stats will show truly how it looks. Here's Gossard. Here's the danger he can be. He's beaten 3 defenders there. He goes scround, pretty much where we all started this off. That's where a bit of lack of knowledge shuts us down there. Passing it to the short side with, 3 defenders on 1. Wozniak has hammered away all day. He's been all right. And we miss out Blaine. We've gone high. We've got Gossard chasing. He's regathered as well. Gossard's coming in the game. Van der Merwe, he's coming into the game as well, but he's not quite as effective. Now we're just 10 metres out again. Callum Davis, not your best work, but a good offload as well. Finding the big boy, Josh Evans, who loses the ball. We've only got 6 minutes left. And we've been going a while, but we might as well stick with it. So Abraham is the reserve player on the pitch as well. We didn't injure one of the guys. Hope it's not too bad for you in the coming weeks, that injury. Phil Muhammad, our former fullback, is back there, and he takes the ball cleanly, unlike Mr. Gossard. And we go all the way back to the 10-metre line. We did well to get up here. Richards, we've had a lot of ball. Oh, look at this. Mohammed Martin running freely as well. Leon Richards in support. Does very well. Offloads nicely too. Oh, look at that. That is more like Invaders Rugby. That is how we play. And that is more like what we do. Bonus points. I'll take the 1. Thanks. 1 point to go on the road. Mohammed Martin kicks it over. And we've got 3.5 minutes left on the clock. What more could possibly go wrong? We've conceded 50 and we've scored 29. I mean, we've lost this by 21 points plus. Wozniak, that's more like it, Wozniak. Oh, he gets the offload away. Here we go. Gossard in room. Gets the pass away. It's Sammy Cooper. Oh, Gossard was there. Finally, we could have got the man on wheels. We could have been in for another one. This is more like it. Where's this been? Where's their passing behind the defender been? It's been nowhere. Because it's been knock-ons. It's been poor passes. Oh, there we go. It's back. Advantage to the Dolphins. And we've only got 3 to go. So this will pretty much wrap us up. We'll have a look at some stats. And when the rollover's complete, we'll come back and have a look at the standings. After this round, we draw too much. We draw too much and commit. But Pichella's done very well. The offload's in. Advantage is over. The offload's in again. And they pass. And it's going to be another chance for Don Blava. He's offloaded off brilliantly. Absolutely brilliant. He's not got it, though. Schmidt's been shut down. And we've still got 2.5 minutes to wind out here. Oh, I can't believe we played that. Oh, I can't believe we played that. Shocking from us. But, I mean, at this stage of the game, what else do you do? I mean, what's 29.50 and 29.57? I mean, the possibility we could have gone coast to coast here, and it could have been, 50-36, but not happening. The Dolphins, too good, and we are far too wasteful. That is a great pass. Round of applause for Rodrigo Bartolomé, who has been pretty good today. They've had a few key guys, none more so than their fullback. Schmidt has been good, their fly half as well. Yeah, Bartolome's been pretty good on the wing. But that is a terrible kickoff. And we've stolen it. Wow, that is a bit of an insult there. 80 minutes is up. What do? We play. Yeah, we do play. It was checks. Put a little grubber. Can he regather? No, he can't. He kicks it again. There he is. Abu Hassan. He's lost it. Is there chance and time for one more? Unlikely, one would think. Flat pass. Dreadful pass, and we lose the ball. Just kick it out, boys. I've seen enough. I have seen more than enough. Thank you very much, Mr. Schmidt. And well played to the Dolphins. Give it up for them. Spend the coin. You get the job done. Build the team around how you want it. And look what they've come away with. A very good victory. Built on the back of low errors, I'd say. I haven't actually seen the stats, so I'm going off just what I've watched. But a good set piece. A winning set piece. And strong performances, offloads, mistakes, and finishing. That's what they've beaten us in. All categories, really. We've been rather poor. We'll have a look at some stats here before we wrap up and look at the final table. So 57-29 is how it ended. I'm annoyed, but I'm expected it to be this way. The Dolphins have constructed a very good side, and we've been a bit at sea. I do think we could challenge this team if we played at our best. We were not at our best at all. Abu Hassan was amazing. I think they had a few guys who had standouts, and I'd say we had a few guys who were woeful here today. On the road as well doesn't help. I would like to play these guys again and see if there was any real difference. But possession was close. We did them on territory for 58-42. Tackles were close as well. And I'm surprised that they actually missed more tackles than us. Very surprised to see that. 8 tries to 4. We made over double their handling errors, 9 to just 4. We had more attacking rucks. Turnovers, we got smashed there, 12 to 7. Kicking boots weren't the best, but 20 points doesn't really come down to kicking boots at all. What else did we have? Penalties conceded. Wow, they conceded 10. How did this happen? I thought we played like crap, but you look at these stats and they didn't play much better than us. Time in the red zone, exactly the same both ways. Stolen lineouts, give and take. We have quite a few, but I don't think that is really anything to go on. I look at the stats and I say, this was a close game that possibly we should have nudged, but did we perform at the right places? I mean, a knock-on with an open line is a lot different to a knock-on on halfway. We knocked on a couple, and I'd say we missed 5 out-and-out chances to score tries, which would have changed the game massively. Stats. Let's have a look at how we played. Pretty well, actually. We played quite well. On their side of things, yeah, pretty similar, really. Abu Hassan was outstanding, 87.1, but other than that, though, it's pretty close, so we just got probably out-tacticked, I guess, would you say, from how this looks. Front row with 30, 37, and 39 between Van der Merwe, Tatrescu, and Collis. Zangetti and Richards again. Flatline consistent, 31 each for those two. Pichello a 33, Josh Evans a 42. Even better, Sammy Cooper with a 53. Callum Davis coming to the side and played a pretty good 35.2. I'm pretty happy with how he come into the side. You'll see him there next week and the week after. And the number 9 jumper. Mohamed Martin, an okay match, but he didn't really direct the team around too well with just a 42. Clyde Edwards, a better game from him, up to a 46. 52 for Wozczyk. How do you drop him? How do you drop a guy on a 42? No, he was a 52. It was Mohamed Martin on 42. On a 52.9, you can't really. Gage Carter on a 53. Phil Muhammad at 34. Average night by his standards. And Gossard actually played alright, 68.7. But didn't feature for probably an hour of the game. But this column here, far too high. Far too high. 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. That's 6, 10, 14 missed tackles in our tight 5. In the back line, 2, 4, 6, 7 in the backs. Not good enough. That is really, really poor. Handling errors, Gossard made 3. They're crucial when your fullback drops the ball. Carter with 1. Yeah, not too bad. It's probably a fairly even sort of steading there. Tackle count, though, Yeah, pretty poor. Really poor here. And that's, I think, is where we got beaten in the tight 5. What they say, rugby games are won and lost in the forwards. Today, it seems that's what happened. Alright, now we can finally have a look at these standings and results. Now that the rollovers actually happened, it's been a day or so later, but we can finally get down to the action. The rollover hadn't happened when I recorded the match, so in turn, we come back to have a look at what has happened over the week. Now, a lot has happened over the week as well. The rollover was rather fruitful, one could say. Semi-productive, a bit interesting, but a lot has changed at the club. Let's have a look at the leaderboard first, and we can see the Invaders still sit in the top spot of their little division, but dropping out of that top 10, now 12th position, and these guys here, Lederhusen's Berlin Barbarians, right behind us on 23. We have only the draw really over them, where they have lost that extra match. So becoming a bit of a rivalry here between the Barbarians and the Invaders. Very similar like names in the way that, old Barbarians, they were Invaders. So that should be an epic encounter when we meet again later in the season. Of course, this week coming up, we've got another droid side. So the Newcastle Grizzlies, let's take a look at where they are, because I'm not confident at all at facing a droid side in GRM at the moment. There they go, they're 25th. So they've won one game, they've lost 6. But I mean, the Spartans, well, they drew with us, didn't they? And they're 27th. So a bit of a concern of what's going to happen here up against the Newcastle Grizzlies. What has happened at the club, though, is a little bit of change. And we'll have a look at that now. First things first, what has changed is in the squad. And not in the starting squad, but the strategy. Now, you probably won't notice much has really changed. We play with this strategy as our normal strategy, and then this one is our catch-up strategy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I watch these games, I notice we start averagely, normally match a team, goes okay, we fall away in the middle period, and then storm back late on to finish really, really well. Now, the reason we finish really, really well when we're behind is because this kicks in. Our catch-up strategy, where if we're behind by more points than there are minutes left, that strategy is enabled. Now, that was my crazy attack, when all else fails, go nuts type of strategy, and it kind of works. So, what I've done is made our all-out attack normal strategy a bit more like the crazy attack strategy that works fairly well. You may notice a bit in the defensive areas, we are kicking a lot more, because I still want to keep with that, but it's things like this here, the backline depth, the line speed, the ruck numbers that we have kind of tweaked a bit to be a bit more like what this crazy attack catch-up strategy is. So maybe that'll make a difference. We'll see this weekend when we take on the Grizzlies. Other news though, big news out of the club this week, and I don't know where to show you best, but we have sold a player. So we'll just go to the inbox, because we've sold a player and we've brought a player. So that's big news for us as well. Now, first things first, you may notice that the facilities are complete. That is a level 5 training facility now maxed out. So really happy to get that at the top of the page. But this man has departed. Finally, we've sold Hineno. Now, I mean, I like the guy. He was great in our first team. A good scrum half. He had a really big role in the side, but he just is getting left behind at the moment by the likes of Martin, by the likes of a Banks, and plus we've still got Ward and Duplessis now coming through the ranks. So that's 4 guys that ultimately are ahead of Hineno. He had to go, and we picked up a tidy 100k for him as well. So, you know, that's all right. Ultimately, we'll save a bit on wages by losing Mr. Hineno. We have, however, picked up a guy named after a vegetable. Carrots Garrity has joined the club. Now, this guy, I do bid on a few guys every week, because things like locks and props and hookers, they are really hard to come by. So I always put a few cheeky bids in to see if I can pick someone up. Now, poor old Carrots, he's not a lock, he's not a prop, he's not a hooker, he's not a forward, he's a back. But I'm not too upset about this edition, because we have this certain injury to Mr. Brock Bonesio, who's out for a further 2 weeks. Now, Carrots has come into the side. I love his name. Maybe that's why I bid on him. I can't even find him. There he is. He's 20, so that's good. He is a scrum half, which is okay. But big thing here is he's got good physical and good skill training at that position. Now, I really like what I've got in the likes of Callum Davis, who will be starting the next match. I like what we've got in the likes of these other guys who are there. Now, not Mara Gray, I'm trying to sell him, but we also have Ben Boyle was the other one as well. But you do notice their training rates nowhere near as strong as the likes of Carrots. So Carrots is a year older, but he's going to be a guy who's going to train up over time to become our real backup to Brock Bondesio, and ultimately probably his place taker when he does choose to retire. So Carrots, welcome to the club. South African will work on that passing. You can see he's had a good bit of training all around the shop as well. Fitness is max. He's got a bit of everything going on there, which is a bit odd, but we'll take it. His awareness has got up a little bit as well, finesse. So all in all, decent little replacement. We'll hope to hammer these skills in the coming weeks and get him up to speed with the rest of the squad. I've still got an hour to make up my mind, but I think I'm going to stay with Callum Davis to start. Now, you may notice something else has changed in the starting team, if you're observant enough, but it's Carter Jones. He's back. He's back at 12, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. We've changed a few things here. I've changed the strategy, changed a few players. If we absolutely smash these guys, where do we look? Do we look to the difference that Carter Jones makes, or is it the strategy, or is it something else? We'll soon find out. If we struggle again, we'll know that it may not be the blame fully on Griffith Waschek, and we'll look elsewhere for a remedy. But Carter Jones in, we'll see what difference that makes now that we've seen a couple of weeks of Waschek in at 12, and we'll give him the rest of the season to train on and see if he can really, condense his skills and become a superstar for the Invaders. Remember, he is only 21 years old. So that is pretty much the lot of the news this week. Carrots is in, and he's going to be a guy who's going to start for us in the future, I do think. So next match-up, we've got Van der Merwe, Tutreski and Collis starting at the front row. Sengeti captaining with Leon Richards, Pashella on the blind side, Evans on the open, and Sammy Cooper at number 8. Callum Davis will start once again at 9 with Bumman Martin at 10. The Jones-Jones connection is back in the midfield with Carter at 12. Gage at 13. Clint Edwards, Phil Muhammad, Batsmali Gossard are your back 3 as well. That's what we have to look forward to for our next match of Global Rugby Manager. And that does wrap me up pretty much for today. I will finish by having a look at this. Doesn't that look beautiful? You got to get the guys that have the good training rates, and to fully capitalise, you need that. So pretty happy to have that up there as well, and we'll be looking to chip in a little bit more with some more upgrades very, very soon. But we are on our away run, so I'm not going to spend too much for now, but that will wrap up our episode for today, heading in to the next round of Global Rugby Manager. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode as well. If you do want to get involved in the game, globalrugbymanager.com is all you need to do. Go there, download the client, create your side, get involved in the game. As always, thanks to the guys at GRM for supporting the videos and the channel, and I'll be seeing you all very soon for more from Global Rugby Manager in the coming week. Until then, thanks for tuning in and watching, and let me know your thoughts on the match and the squad down below. You can tell I'm not quite as annoyed as I was when we recorded the matchup, but we got outplayed, and I hope not to see that happen again this season. Until next time, thanks for watching, and as always, take care.